Hello, my Leos. Welcome to Scrappy Siren Tarot. I will be doing your daily reading for December 27th, 2023. Thank you for joining me here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I do daily, monthly, and weekly readings here. So what I like to do is I usually go for three tarot cards for your general message. And I use the Tarot of Oppositions, which has the right side up and reverse card for each card in the deck. So what that means is there's twice as many outcomes that could happen in your reading. So let's see what comes out for your daily message for tomorrow. All right, Spirit, what is the general message that we need to hear for tomorrow? We'll get two more. All right, let's see, Spirit. So I know yesterday we got a reading for today that was in regards to having a creative block. And let me know if any of you guys related to that today. I know I definitely did. So yeah, let me know. It helps me with my readings to kind of gauge where the collective is and how you all are doing. All right, so your first card out is the Page of Wands in reverse. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles again. This is the third time, I want to say, in a row that you've received this card. So maybe Spirit's catching on a certain theme in your life right now. So your third card is Justice. So okay, so immediately I'm getting this overwhelming sense of maybe some resentment, some feelings of, I wouldn't want to say retribution, but closer to justice. Like I get this feeling like there's something that happened outside of you or that will happen tomorrow that may put you in a situation where you feel like it's not fair or not balanced. With the Page of Wands in reverse, that's giving me like an indication that it could be an opportunity in the physical world. It could be something that you desire, some desire, something that you wanted tomorrow is feeling, it's like you're ruminating on it. I get like you're fixated on this idea of something that maybe you feel like you missed out on. Because the Nine of Pentacles is like in regards to earning something in the material world, whether it could be a bonus, it could be a raise, could be a promotion, could be, could even be in the like romantic area of your life. So maybe you thought somebody was going to call you back and they never did, or maybe you thought somebody felt the same way as you and it just didn't come through with the Page of Wands in reverse. So there's definitely that feeling of like, oh shoot, like I missed an opportunity. But we're going to clarify a little bit here and try to get a little bit clear on your feelings about this. If this doesn't resonate, don't worry. We'll clarify a little bit further and see exactly what area of your life Spirit is trying to highlight in this reading. So I'm going to use the Osho Zen Tarot. All right, Spirit, can you please clarify this feeling, potential feeling of resentment or like something being unfair? Please clarify the Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Justice card, please. Yeah, there's something that's definitely out of balance here. And it gives me the feeling that it's like you were looking forward to something. You were definitely looking forward to something. I'm going to keep the 2 cards that flew out on the Page of Wands in reverse because it seemed to want to like stay on that card. And then we'll just get one more for Justice because we have one for the 9 of Pentacles. All right, Spirit, please clarify Justice here. What do we want Justice on? What does the Leo Collective want Justice with regards to? And let me know in the comments below what's been bothering you. I feel like, you know, this is a busy time of year. It's easy for things to build up. It's almost the beginning of a new year, which is very exciting. Yeah, let me know what resolutions that you're starting to think about. Like if you get into New Year's resolutions, let me know in the comments down below. Like, what are you hoping for the new year? All right, Spirit, please clarify Justice. So we have on the Page of Wands in reverse, we have friendliness. And we have schizophrenia in reverse. Okay, so yes, this clarifies this a little bit further. There's definitely something, this narrows it down a little bit because I was getting the feeling that this was coming from, this was like in response to something someone else did. Like it's giving me like somebody put you in the friend zone, or you've had to put someone else in the friend zone. Or if that doesn't resonate with you, it's giving me like someone you thought was going to want to connect in a friendly way, like someone who you thought was going to reach out to you and ask like to hang out more. They ended up not doing that. And with like schizophrenia in reverse, it's kind of like you will receive some clarity tomorrow on why this person's being a little bit flaky, or why this person in the past has been kind of 2 minds with this like schizophrenia card. It's like you're impatiently waiting to hear back from someone about something, and you're anticipating being turned down in a way. That's the feeling it gives me. So on the 9 of Pentacles, we have the Fool. So this could definitely be a romantic reading for a lot of you Leos. Like it gives me the feeling that you offered something to someone, or someone offered something to you, and it just wasn't in alignment. Unfortunately, like it was not substantial. It's like someone took that leap of faith with the Fool, either you or the other person. Or if you're not, on the, in the dating scene right now, it could be that you confided in somebody, like a friend, something very, that you don't tell really anyone, just anyone. It's like you told somebody something very personal about yourself, something about what you want to, like, in regards to what you want to manifest with the Page of Wands. It's in reverse. It's kind of like you told somebody your deep desires about something, and it's like you put that trust in them, and the Justice card came out, and so let's see what's on the Justice card to kind of clarify that a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we have the Sorrow card on Justice. So you're feeling a little bit hurt about this situation. I feel like you kind of went out on a limb with the Fool here. You kind of put your trust in another person, and it's almost as if they did not want to be at the same level as you did, like with the friendliness card. And you see there's like two trees in this picture, or this card, that are separate. Their branches are intertwining, but they're definitely two separate entities. And it's like giving me that feeling like someone put boundaries up, or somebody put like, here's a line, don't cross it kind of thing. Or they crossed you in a way. Maybe they told someone else about something that you confided in them with. Because with the Justice card and sorrow, it's like you're definitely feeling disappointed here. You're feeling like it's maybe not quite fair. So I'm gonna get your challenge for the day, and then we'll get your ally. So Spirit, what is the challenge for the Leo collective? Cards are going kind of crazy today. Okay. Please give us the challenge for tomorrow, December 27th. Okay. So we have the King of Wands in reverse. So we had the Page of Wands in reverse as your first card, and now we have the King of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this is somebody who's overwhelmed with things in their own life, and it's like you came to them thinking they'd kind of give you a shoulder to lean on, or like, guidance or inspiration. It's kind of like you were hoping for a pep talk, or you're hoping for good news, or you're hoping for like something to reassure you about how you're feeling. And it's almost like with the King of Wands, this is like the other person, this is the challenge. It's like they're not being receptive tomorrow. It's like they're managing their own affairs, and they're overwhelmed themselves. The King of Wands can be very single-minded sometimes, hyper-focused on what he wants to manifest, what he desires. He's very charismatic and stuff. And when he's like, upright, when he's like in, his prime, he's very, very helpful, very outgoing, very involved. But when he's kind of reclusive and he's kind of in his shadowy side, he's definitely not receptive, and he's more focused on his agenda. So unfortunately, you're running kind of into that energy tomorrow. But don't worry, because we're going to get your ally for the day and see how you can approach that. All right, Spirit, what is the Leo Collective's ally for tomorrow? How can we persevere through this frustrating energy, I want to say. All right, Spirit. Let's see here. Please give us an ally. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles. So your ally tomorrow it's going to be to basically go on your own path. It's going to be basically to rely on what you know, what you want to do, what you want to manifest in the material world. So if this is something, it's almost like I want to say cut your losses. I don't mean like cut off anybody or cut your friends. If I don't, cut off your friends, I don't mean it in that way. I just mean like when the Page of Pentacles shows up, the Page of Pentacles is a beginner. It's like someone who is starting something new. So it's like you need to put yourself in a fresh environment. So what I would do is, if you do end up running into this rejection or denial or whatever it is, however you take this energy, or if you experience this energy tomorrow, take it as a redirection. take it as a positive as best as you can, in the sense that you know, even though you approach this energy, this individual, this situation with certain expectations, that doesn't mean that those expectations can't be met through a different individual or through a different circumstance or activity. So for example, if you were, you know, leaning on a particular friend and they're like, hey, I really can't hang out today. I'm sorry, I know you need to talk, whatever. Just either call someone else up, or if you don't have someone else, be that person for yourself as best as you can. You know, you're learning, you're on the right path. You know, in this card, he's standing confident. He knows he is working through things. He knows he's learning. He knows he is not, you know, perfect and has everything aligned. And he knows he's got, you know, some experience he needs to get under his belt. But he also knows, like, he has to protect his energy. And he knows that where he puts his energy, where he puts his pentacles is what he's going to get back. So if something is not giving you what you need, whether that be a relationship, a job, a housing situation, you know, there's certain things in our external world that we can't control, but there is things that we can control. And keep in mind, you know, it's not always our responsibility to make people or to convince people to see our perspective on life or to see our point of view. No matter how tempting it is, no matter how frustrating it is, just remember that, you know, the only person living your life is you. And the best thing to do when you've tried just about everything is to do something different. Because if it hasn't been working so far and you've given it your all, you know, sometimes you gotta cut your losses. So yeah, just take care of yourself, take care of other people. I'm gonna get your ending oracle for the day tomorrow, and we'll see if we can get a little bit more, you know, ally advice here. But all right, Spirit, what do we need to hear to get through the day tomorrow? Let's see here. Did have this card kind of fly out of nowhere when I was shuffling. So let's see. Wow, really cool card. It's got a big tree on it and lots of blue. It says Imam Coeli, which might be Latin, but it's root. So bear with me while I find the card here. Okay. Root. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot, the strong central root under a tree, through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky, the Imam Coeli, or IC, points to the memories and experiences that fed your first roots. Your early home life, your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. Action. Look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure, and what creates sanctuary for you. Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlie this situation. Lean into habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in the storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite, and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you. But that may not be the case for your housemates, so you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. The IC also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, and philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits or were that from which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. Challenge. Unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie the situation and need excavation. Gift. Build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. All right, thank you, my Leos. I will see you tomorrow for your next daily reading. Have a great day.